Hello, friends. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I think I have everything set up right. Nothing is muted. Hopefully there's no weird noises. Oh, we can turn. We don't want to hear myself twice. All right. I know Shanna is still live. There's my hands. Hello, friends. Shanna is still live, so we'll give a couple minutes for people to come in. Man, that girl crafts so fast. I mean, she makes beautiful cards, but she is speedy. But I was nervous. I was really nervous. So I have everything prepared, which is just me. I've got to have things ready. Thanks, Jamie. Then I think I got it all set up okay. Hopefully there's no weirdness. We're trying OBS tonight, so we'll see how it does. And you'll probably hear dogs in the background, probably my son in the background. I think he's streaming or playing a game or something. I heard some hooping and hollering over there. But I'm gonna work with Alicia's sketch she just released from Sheetload of Cards. It's the November Sheetload of Cards, and every month she puts out a sketch. Gosh, words are so hard. And then all the cutting dimensions and everything. And this one, you use 2 sheets of 12 by 12 and 8.5 by 11. But I was using 6 by 6 because I was mixing and matching. And today I am using my October paper club from Not Too Shabby. Thanks, Caroline. Welcome. So this is the paper we're working with, and there is a lot of little die cut ephemeras and these awesome little enamel dots that are glittery, but it's contained within the enamel dot. But these papers are fantastic. I love the weight of them. I love the feel of them. I want to say they're soft, but they're smooth. And the colors are fantastic. And then all the ephemera, I have it all sorted. But there's trees, there's Santas, there's adorable snowmen, and then there's all these, there's my sentiments. Little pieces, bits and pieces. You can add gingerbread and presents, snowflakes, bells. There was a star. So there's tons there. And I've got everything cut and ready to go. And what I'm going to try and do... Oh, awesome, Caroline. You'll love it. I just signed up for the Stamp and Die of the Month Club subscription. I say club because it sounds, like I'm part of something cool. So I have everything ready. So we're going to just chat and craft. There might be some, shenanigans. I was trying to think of, a name for my little Sunday Night Live, which is going to be cool. Because Jay goes live, and then Shanna goes live, and then I can go live. So it gives people something to do on Sunday nights, if you're not pretending to watch football. Sometimes I watch football. Not a lot of times, but sometimes I watch. Sometimes I pretend to watch, and I actually have YouTube playing in my ear. So let's start with this first one. I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way. So I have everything cut and ready to go, which is really easy because I just did it while I was watching Shanna. So you can sit and, cut your pieces and have them all ready to go. They are a great way to knock out a bunch of cards. So you'll have a pretty good stash. I forget how many. I think this makes, I don't know. I just cut. It makes 8 cards if you follow the instructions. But who follows instructions? Not me. All the time. Anyway, I think I move too quickly sometimes for this camera. And there's a little bit of a lag. So we're going to start with our layers. Yeah, Caroline, she's got the cutest coffee gnomes and stuff in there. But this next month, the little critters are so cute. You guys like my giant hockey puck? We got a 3D printer, and this was one of the first things. My husband's like, well, what can I print for you? And I was like, well, I need a smusher for my cards. Like when I glue it down, I need something to kind of, that's smooth, because it's not going to catch on anything, and it smushes out the glue. But this thing is, look at how big that is. It's humongous. All right, so there's our first layer, and I'm going to do this one with its little bits separate and then glue it down, because I need to be able to center the parts. And the liquid glue gives me a little wiggle room. Make sure my ornaments are going the right direction. That would be Abner. Little Abner is my dog. He is Chihuahua and Jack Russell Terrier. Looks like a Jack Russell, but he's kind of a weirdly shaped dog. And he's got a very loud bark, and he's very demanding. But he's my very demanding little dog. Yeah, I've seen people use like the vinyl scraper like this, but I tried it and I tore my paper, so I wanted something that would work a little bit better. I even printed myself a T-square. Actually, that's not the one I printed. I printed a teeny one for going to cart, like doing something like this. This thing is so little. And then I printed another one and it came out kind of askew. Yes, his name is Little Abner. Some people, like I have a friend from Germany and she's like, I don't get it. What's Little Abner? And I was like, you'll have to Google it. But he's my little buddy. We got him when I was going through my first back surgery recovery, and he was little. I used to carry him around, like I would flip my sweatshirt up and carry him in my sweatshirt pocket. And then I cut a little circle for this one. I'm used to doing lives. It's been a while since I had my back surgery. I stopped on my Facebook page all the time. So I'm not, lives aren't scary. I would rather do lives than record a video. But there we go. Got our little guy centered on there. I'm live.
I know. I just want to look at a setting.
Oh.
It's not going to change anything.
My son is my IT guy. Were you watching me?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it going?
No, it's just buffering a little bit on the camera.
Like, is that why my hands go slow?
Yeah.
See, you can't get to properties.
Yeah. I'll
That's
look at it whenever you're done.
I'll just move very slowly. I don't think that helps. All right, there is our first card front, all done. He actually works for a network company here, and he's studying computer stuff in college. He just turned 22, but he loves doing that. He takes care of his mama that way. Make sure that all my techie stuff is ready to go. And I put mine on and line them up at the fold, because that way, if it is off, and like this one is off, but I can cut this end and I don't have to worry about cutting my fold. But there's card number 1. Isn't that cute? And it was fast. And if you have all your stuff already done, it goes pretty quickly. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Let's see what we got. It's like a surprise because I have them all tucked inside. Surprise number 2. Oh, it's a snowman. Well, this one's going to be fun. Isn't this little snowman cute? In the pink. So we're going to start with our card base. And so this is the trees on one side and the Santa in his sleigh on the other, which would be really cute too. But I'm going with the trees. It's hard to pick, Jamie. You need to put like some ugly paper on the other side, or solid, do a pretty on one side and something on the other, that because it's really hard to decide what you want to use, because they're all pretty on both sides. And I hate putting the pretty side down. Yeah, I had to have everything prepped. That's kind of the OCD, ADHD part of me. I don't know. I am a preparer. I mean, the papers are so gorgeous. And that's the thing, is I just don't... With these little strips, though, what's nice about this sketch is you can flip them over. And you can mix and match. So that's not too bad. Like on this side is more trees and presents. But, it's hard to decide when they're all pretty. And I just eyeball this. Sometimes my eyeballs are good and sometimes not so much. But yeah, you can have everything prepped and have them in just little envelopes, or little plastic sheets, or page protectors. And that way you just grab one, maybe you've got a couple minutes where you're watching TV, or you need a quick card. It's kind of like Kinder's card challenge. You always have cards ready to go. And so this way I will have a whole stack, and I haven't put sentiments on yet, but I have sentiments that I can add or just leave them. Sometimes I don't think they need a sentiment. Look at that snowman. But wait, there's a bigger one. Do I want the bigger guy? Now I don't know. Big one, little one. There's even a littler one that has no present. I think I like the guy with the little gift. So if you are watching on the replay, hello replay. Caroline, these are the sketches from Sheetload of Cards from Call Me Crafty Owl. Oh, I glued the little one down. Sheetload of Cards. You can find her on YouTube at Call Me Crafty Owl. it's Alicia. Every month she comes out with a new sketch and all the cutting guides. And hey, Lala! And if you join her membership, which helps support her because she does all these for free, then there's bonuses in there as well. Did Shanna finish up, Lala? Do you have a busy day? I know you're just starting. Mommy Lala is in the Philippines, just starting her day. And we're doing some not too shabby papers from the October paper pack subscription club. Lala, she is the fastest crafter I know. She is so speedy when she gets going. So there is our next one. So we've got these two done. And we're just going to keep plugging along. And I can chat because I have everything already cut. So there's no worries about me trying to talk and use the cutter at the same time. See, like this one's got Santa in a different color scheme on the other side. And these deer, this color palette, I'm in love with. In love. But the Sheetload of Cards, check her out. She's fun. She goes live quite often. But she's really fun. And the Sheetload of Cards helps because that's where I struggle is sometimes with layouts. And I get hung up on that. So if I have a sketch that's going to show me, hey, try this. And you can, alter it however you want. Like I could do them this way instead. And it just makes life easier. It takes one problem out of the equation. At least for me. See, look at this one. There's snowflakes on this side and this super cute holly on the other side. So see, pretty and pretty makes it hard. It is very similar to what Kendra does. Just not as many. It's one sketch versus Kendra's 15 sketches. So similar but different. Which there's, room for everybody. I'm glad you're here, Lala. I was nervous at first, but Jamie was keeping me company and Caroline was keeping me company. And then I remembered how fun it is to go live and just talk and craft at the same time. I know, Mommy Lala, aren't they? They are. They're her papers. Jamie, the papers are amazing. Yeah, 15 sketches can kind of get a little, like when you first think about it and think about organizing it, it kind of, can freak you out. But once you do one and then you're good to go. But this is just one sketch that you repeat a bunch of times. So where Kendra's got a bunch of sketches you do once, Alicia does one sketch you just repeat. Yeah, way better than editing videos. And I haven't done I've done a couple voiceovers, and I think it's weird. For me. I'd rather talk to people. Well, the people in my computer. Or as my husband calls, my invisible friends. All right, so look at this Santa. Isn't he stinking cute with his little reindeer buddy there? So we're just gonna plop Santa on there. I might want to slow down. I'm going at Shanna's speed. I'm gonna run out of cards. But this is just kind of my easing back into doing lives, and I will be going live way more often and doing some videos. And Saturday the 9th, I will be with Lynn on LV Handcrafted for Pick, Skip, or Craft. So I'm looking forward to that one. It should be fun. And I use a lighter weight. My card bases are 100 pound, 110 pound. It's the Nina paper, just because I like the weight of it. And then my card bases are a 65 pound paper. I just got it off Amazon because I needed solid card stocks to go. All right, so now we've got 3 done. And these are nice and thin, easy to mail. You could plop them up. I might go through and add, I don't know. It's kind of busy because I use the pattern paper on everything. But I kind of want to use these, and I kind of just want to hoard them and keep them and look at them because they're beautiful. All right. Next card. Let's see. What do we have? We got Santa. Oh, this one's pretty. Like I'm surprised. Whoo! It's pretty. Because I put it together. I knew. So see, here's another one. This one has trees and kind of this peachy color. So it's really hard to decide. We're going to go with the trees. Lala, I love sketches. And I was nervous, so I wanted something that I knew I could talk and do at the same time. So while Shanna was doing her cards, I was prepping and cutting everything. I know, I don't want to get... Delise and I were laughing because I actually started my scrapbook journey 25 years ago when my oldest daughter was born. And I did creative memories way back when. And I've always said that hobbies have hobbies and that hobbies evolve. And so when we moved to Alaska and were stationed in Alaska, my friend introduced me to Stampin' Up. And this was probably 17 years ago, 18 years ago. And so I did Stampin' Up for quite a while. I did house parties at my house. It was a blast. Well, then I got a job on our little island as the manager of the little scrapbook store that they opened. And that was where the whole paper collecting started. And I have papers in my stash, Delise was laughing, that are from Basic Gray from 2009 that I bought, new. So, yeah. Oh, thanks, Lala. I forget those things. And if you would like to subscribe, I would appreciate it. You will get notified when I go live again and what I've got going on. So then I took, I did the scrapbook store. Well, then we moved from there to Alabama. And that move was so hard because I did not want to part with any of my supplies. But we were underweight on our move, and so I got to keep most of them. So I have hundreds of Stampin' Up! Woodblock stamps. But I also have old Unity stamps and stamps from Gina K from 2008. But I love them. same with my papers. The basic gray ones, they're kind of out of date as far as the designs, but they were some cool papers. And so when we moved here, my kids were a little older and busy, and so I didn't do a whole lot of the stamping and scrapbooking, but I started sewing. Well, I've sewn for years. I've sewn children's clothing for over 20 years now. And so sewing led to embroidery, and I got my husband, who is very good about feeding all of my craziness. I got a big embroidery machine, and in Alabama, that's the big thing. Everybody wants a monogram on everything. So there's another card done. And so I did that for a while. And then I worked at a fabric store and learned to do smocking and heirloom sewing. And then my daughter got really sick, and so we were in and out of the hospital a lot, and we started homeschooling. So I didn't really have time to do all those things. So the embroidery led to vinyl shirts and stuff, which led to tumblers and vinyl and epoxy and all that stuff. And I think this one we might do this way. And so I did that for many years, and then started doing sublimation. Nesya? Welcome, and thank you. Doing tumblers, and then I did sublimation and tumblers, and then I did sublimation and wreath signs, and then I did wreath making, and then I started fake bakes, which are like fake food made with air dry foam clay, like cupcakes and sundaes and things like that. And then I had back surgery. And so I closed down that business and worked on my recovery, and then had back surgery again. So I had 2 surgeries within 6 months. And so I am still basically recovering, and found my love of card making again and crafting with paper. And that is my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I do love crafts. Both of my parents were, I never really thought of them, like artistic. My mom sewed beautifully and quilted, and my grandmother quilted and crocheted. And then my dad did like decoupage and woodworking. So I guess it's kind of, in the family. My youngest daughter is an amazing artist. And so, yeah, that's my story. That's how I got here. I started when I did the scrapbook store after I left Stampin' Up. I started with design teams, and that back when it was just blogs and split coast stampers. And I was on quite a few different design teams, but it was so different then. Danny and I were talking about that, how even just the design teams and the shops and everything have evolved. I remember when, Crafting Kimmy and Tailored Expressions started. Oh, I was going to go the other way. We'll still go this way. And it feels funny to kind of come full circle and see, where some of these stores are, who's still around, who isn't around. Danny and I realized that we'd been on some design teams together, 15 years ago. For me, that was 3 kids and some homeschooling and stuff. So, but I still have those connections with those people, and it's nice to be back in those circles again, because I really do. I have I don't know what other word to use. I have such a passion. When I closed my business down, the sign making and stuff, I had lost the joy in crafting. When it becomes a business, it's not as fun. I loved it, but with my surgery and stuff, it just wasn't something I could do. And so I started with diamond painting, and my husband does cross stitch, and so there's another card done. And I found that joy in just the process of creating. So that has made a huge difference. And for me, it's a mental health thing. It's nice to have that outlet that does bring you joy. I think everybody needs to find their joy and find the thing that brings you joy. On a side note, another thing that a lot of people don't know about me is I am a competitive barbecue cook. Or I was, when I could stand for long periods of time. I have cooked steaks competitively. I have cooked barbecue. And that is my alter ego. The other thing I love to do is cook and bake. But it's hard right now to stand. But I think, everything evolves and changes. I'm just happy to have a community that I'm totally out of the camera. Sorry, guys. A community that embraces so many, different people, different styles, different lifestyles, ethnic backgrounds. I mean, everything. It's such a warm community. I'm thankful for my circle. I mean, the other night, Elizabeth was on Twitch, and I was hanging out there with her, and I looked over at the clock, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it probably wasn't. I don't know if it was 3 o'clock. We'd been on there for a long time. She was on for 6 hours, just crafting away. Look at these little gingerbreads. Aren't they cute? It is a passion. That is such, that's the right word. You find your passion, find your joy, and do the thing that brings you joy, whether it's designing or sorry, I got to get the glue boogers out of my glue press. I love my glue press, but sometimes it's a little drippy. And I think it's the new glue that I put in. Tracy T had recommended a glue, which I love the glue. I'm just not a huge fan of the drips. And I have, it's been, older friends that I've known for years. I have so many new friends, and yeah. And I talk about y'all like, we're friends. Like I could say, hey, let's go to lunch. That's exactly it, Lala. All right. Let's put this one on. And you know what? That is all the cards that I prepared. I do have pieces, though. But let's see how many we finished in 30 minutes. And I appreciate, this one will be a little short just because it's my first one. I probably talked really fast. Hopefully I didn't miss. Hey, Amalia! How are you, friend? My giant, Shanna's almost done. Shanna's almost done. I'm almost done. We 3D printed this giant smusher. Oh, I'll stay on more. I can find something else to do. I have pieces cut and I've got ephemera. I've got some bases cut. We're good. We can keep going, but let me show you what we've done so far. We've got our gingerbreads with the ornaments of the holly. We've got our snowman with the holly and the snowflakes. And I love the pink for the holidays. I love it. Absolutely love it. The other color that I'm really liking for Christmas this year is the black and gold or the navy blue and silver. And then we have Santa with the trees and the little stars. And the stars are actually kind of like, if you shifted it, they're kind of gold glittery. And Santa, he's really sweet. We have another gingerbread. I'm obsessed with this gingerbread paper. I really didn't want to cut into it. Oh, thanks, Caroline. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. So we have our little gingerbread. So that's 3, 4. We've got Santa with the deer, the gray, and the pink snowflakes. That's 5. And then we've got this snowman on the hot pink, the trees, and the same gold stars. So that is 6, but we're gonna keep going. So in just a half hour, I had everything prepped, but we made 6 cards. So that's not too shabby, huh? But I need some sound effects. That was a really bad pun. Hold on, I need some coffee. Well, it's cold coffee. It's iced coffee. It's delicious. All right, let's see what we're going to do next. Let's pick. I've got Gray Santa, which he actually goes the other direction, so that we could go this way with this one. We've got Gray Santa, and on the other side is this kind of pinkish gray. I don't know what color you would call that. Because if you look at it, it looks gray. But then if you kind of turn it in the light, it looks pink-ish. So we've got that one. We've got more trees. And on the back of the trees are more trees. I know, it's all about preparation. And the sketch helps because that takes a whole element out of the puzzle. We've got holly, and on the other side of holly is the pink snowflakes. And then I've got bits and pieces, which we could do like one of each. Toupee. I'm confused, Jamie. So we could mix it up. And I've got more we could cut. Look at this one. Look at these Santas. That's on the back of the ornaments. Ooh, let's do Santa. Let's see what color we're going to put Santa on. Let's audition our papers. Gray? Nope. Craft? Craft's a maybe. I need to find some paper that's kind of that whiny color. Sorry. You guys get me when I'm tired and because I don't think these pinks, that one goes because it matches his skin color. So we'll go with that one. The light pink. I love sketches because that's the hardest part. Oh, taupe. I was like, toupee? Who has a toupee? Taupe. Okay, that works. Mauve. I guess mauve is more of a wine purpley color. We need one of these, which I need to cut down. And we'll do Santa. And we want more trees. See, this makes it hard. Gotta audition papers. All right, so we're gonna go Santas with this. My trees are upside down. More trees. Still upside down. That didn't fix anything. Hey, Jim! How are you? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Those ones. And then let's find... I gotta change paper. Let me pull out the big stack of paper. Meh, not feeling it. Nope, definitely not. I'm trying to find one that matches like his little rosy cheeks. I guess a rose color would work. Let me see what I have in here. Ooh, black. What about black? Dawn! Hi, friend. I still want to call you Donnie when I see your name. Like Dawnie. All right, let's find some black. Ooh, I think we'll go with black. We are doing Alicia's sketch challenge, sheetload of cards, not sketch challenge. Alicia's sheetload of cards for November. We've made 6 cards already. We are using the October paper pack subscription from Not Too Shabby. Hey, Shanna! And we are whipping through some cards. Let's see. 5 1/4. Ooh, I like the black. Black, what do you think? The black looks good? Then I gotta cut our little border down. Oh no, Dawn! I hope you feel better. 2, 5. And then, let's see. Look, okay, since we have a whole bunch of people that are coming in, we've got, let me show you all the cards we've made while I was hanging out talking. We've got this snowman and Santa and the reindeer and gingerbread. Thank Nezya. I like the black too. Santa, snowman. I am obsessed with this paper too. And then another gingerbread with the dark brown and the pinks. So I didn't do the sketch like she has it, where you cut everything and then you make 8 cards. I just cut them as I see fit. Oh, do I have... Oh, we could do snow... No, those don't really go. Holly? Santa's kind of a hard one. We could do more Santas. We could do ornaments. I think we'll do ornaments. Yeah, the pink for Christmas is amazing. So let's cut this one down. And we're going to trim off and line up. There we go. Just a little smidge. And then let's cut these down to our little strips. We just need 2. But we'll just go ahead and cut them all. There we go. I hope you feel better, Jim. There we go. These are so pretty. They remind me of my grandmother had these old like glass ornaments that were kind of, I don't even know what they were. They had like a metallic on the inside of them, so they were kind of shiny, kind of shiny-ish. But that's what those ornaments remind me of. Oh, look, that's Santa. I think he's fantastic. And maybe we'll do a few little snowflakes. Maybe just one snowflake. Got all these goodies up here. But he's got his little, I think that's his naughty or nice list in his hand there. I think we'll just go with that because the black in his gloves and his belt tie in with the black that we used. So I'm kind of digging the black there. So that was quick. Even though we had to pick our papers, it was still quick to figure out what we wanted to do. And that's what I'm telling you. The card sketches are amazing. Props to the people that do them. They've saved me. All right, let me get the smusher. Thank you guys for joining me for my first official YouTube live. It's been fun. There we go. Make sure we got these all going the right direction. And I love when paper packs and, the ephemera packs coordinate. They're not like super matchy-matchy. They coordinate enough, though, that it makes it super easy to put together gorgeous looking projects. Because even though, it doesn't have to be super matchy-matchy, it just coordinates. And it's nice. Thanks, Lala. I'm glad you were here, and thank you for all your encouragement and your support. Being a cheerleader, it is appreciated. I can always go later too, Shanna. This was just my first one, and I didn't realize that Sunday nights were such a busy night. It's kind of nice though. Thanks, Jim. Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind, a little thumbs up. You know, and if you've enjoyed hanging out, subscribe. Let's see. Let's get a bigger snowflake. Put that down to there. It is kind of nice, especially, you know, here where, you know, you might not want to watch football. But it is nice to be able to go after somebody. I don't know if somebody is up this late. I mean, I almost went a whole hour. That's amazing. I'm kind of digging this card. It's very retro feeling. And I have been inspired by so many people that I watch. All right, my giant smusher. Smush the glue out. There we go. Card number 7. Think we can get one more in? Let's pick another pretty paper. We've got holly. What's on the other side of holly? Snowflakes, Santa, and ornaments. I really love these deer. And Santa. We'll set that one to the side. So there's that one. This is the taupe stars and dots with cool Santa on the other side. The trees, and they've got little gold like stars, gold snowflakes on the other side are on there, and then Santa in his sleigh, which this color is kind of a salmon color. We've got gold stars with Christmas trees, pink stars with gingerbread, and other ornaments with little Santa. Oh, those are different. I didn't even realize. Those are different. I like little Santa. I think we'll do little Santa with the black. And some, I don't know. We've got deer and Santa, trees and trees, pink stars and gingerbreads, snowflakes, and lots of holly and poinsettias. Aren't they beautiful? These are the not too shabby October paper pack subscription, and then all the ephemeras and these matching little dots. But I think I'm just gonna hold on to the dots. I'm not ready to use them yet. So we're gonna do, let's see, we're gonna do Santa. And pink stars. The reindeer are the pink reindeer, Jim? Or this one? I like this one. I did it with the gray. They'd be cool with the black too, because they've got black antlers. And then I could do the, hold on, where'd my little strips go? I gotta remember what they're on the back of. Too many. My snowflakes would go. Oh, there they are. My taupe. Oh yeah, that's the one we're gonna do. With the black, Jim, what do you think? You like the black? And then, let's see. I think he's too bold. The tree. Giant snowman. Little snowman. kind of like the snowman. He's got the same grayish pink, this color. And he's got black on his buttons, his little coal, and his eyeballs. So I think he'll tie nicely. So let's crank out one more. Let's do one more. And that should bring us right to, oh, I don't know, about 4 minutes. We'll see. All right, so we need to go 4 1/4. And then 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one, we go, I gotta look at my cheat sheet. The little snowman in the forest. This little snowman? Hold on, let me... Four points. And then we'll cut our 1 2. Oh, we gotta cut. Oh no, we got one right here. Cut that down to 2 by 5. All right, here we go. See, that's what these papers make it so easy. So we've got the deer in the trees with that. And then my gray taupe colored strips. I saw someone cut these into little banners. It was so super cute. And then we've got big snowman or little snowman are the two that I have left. I've got a tree. I've got Santa in a sleigh. We'll save retro Santa. I've got this giant tree with the ornaments. I don't have in a forest. This one with the, I think little snowman with a tree. And that's the wrong color. Let's see if we can find a star. Got a little present. I like that. We'll add more ephemera to this last one. And we're trying to figure out how to fix, I don't know if the camera is kind of lagging for y'all. When I look at it on my thing, there's a little bit of a delay. Jacob is he'll figure out how to fix that. So next Saturday, I will be live with Lynn at LV Handcrafted at 4 p.m. Central for, I think it's Pick, Skip, or Craft, which I'm really excited about. And you never know, I might just pop up live during the week. Maybe I'll find a friend to go live with. All right, we're finishing up our last one. So this is card number 8. And we still have a ton of paper and goodies left over to still make even more cards. So yeah, it's been fun. I appreciate everybody who has stopped by, said hello, hung out for a little while. It's appreciated. All right, good thing, because I think this is my last card base that I had made. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Thanks for hanging out. You know, your papers and goodies make it easy. All right. Card number 8. Now we still have all this ephemera. Those are my little scrappy scraps. All my strips that are still cut. We've got so much paper still left. So we could make lots more cards. And this is all from the Not Too Shabby subscription paper pack. So let's go. I love this little snowman. And I love Santa. I just kind of love them all. Gingerbread. Snowman. Santa. I love this pink. And I love that it's easy to pair with other colors. Like I have the craft color. Here I have gray and hot pink. So those are all of my cards. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And as I have always said on my lives when I close out and say goodbye, is remember, always be kinder than you need to be, because you never know what someone is going through. Y'all have a fantastic night. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.